Thousands of lawyers are still protesting on the streets of Pakistan cities, and police are still scooping them up and packing them off to jail. But there's no sign of a popular uprising against President Pervez Musharraf and his decision to suspend the Constitution. The former head of the Supreme Court, who was ousted by Musharraf, issued a call for lawyers to continue their protests. But there are no calls for actions in the streets from Musharraf's major political rivals, like Benazir Bhutto, at least not yet. She's just arrived in Pakistan's capital for meetings with other opposition leaders to decide what to do. The CBC's Adrian Arsenault has the latest from Islamabad.
This is the neighborhood just behind the courts in Islamabad, and the lawyers are back. These men and women in suits really have become the symbols of protest here in Pakistan, and they gather now and decide where they're going to demonstrate, knowing very well that they will likely face armed police and arrest and possibly more violence. In fact, just around the corner in front of the court, there are riot police who are armed. There are ammunition boxes being passed around. And of course, there is the memory of what has happened within this country over the last several days, where police severely cracked down on all demonstrations. That understanding really has created a bit of a chill in this country. There were planned demos in Rawalpindi, not far away this morning, but the lawyers simply didn't show up. Instead, just a very thick cordon of, once again, heavily armed police. So while some are still trying to mobilize, it's not easy for them in this country. Many of the lawyers are already in jail. Others are afraid to come out. There's a lack of hard information. The media restrictions are still quite tight. And they really, at this point, don't have a way to organize with the exception of text message. That's how we were made aware of this demonstration. That's how everyone is being alerted to what is happening. And it is the text messages where you're also seeing a lot of the political commentary. One message read, "There's been a suicide attack against the Constitution, the courts, and the media. The victims are dead. The bomber survived." At this point, there isn't the evidence of a mass uprising against President Pervez Musharraf. That could change, however, particularly because the former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto has plans for meetings in Islamabad tomorrow. Ostensibly, she wants to try to find a way to recover the Constitution, but this is also a huge political opportunity for her. She knows that the weaker President Pervez Musharraf seems, the stronger she may appear. So how she deals with the next few days may determine how the people of Pakistan react and how this all ends. Adrian Arsenault, CBC News, Islamabad.